Hey guys, so let's just jump into this week's new releases and sneak peeks. Okay, so first we have Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia Beverly Hills. They have brought out 6 new glitters for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is past us, but I didn't see this until after Valentine's. And sorry, these are $15 each. That is a lot for some glitter. I know one of them is like heart-shaped glitters, like glitter pieces kind of thing, but 15 bucks each, and then the glitter adhesive is $18. Listen, I know Anastasia Beverly Hills is like up there, but it's glitter. It's glitter. I'm not too sure why this would be so expensive for a pot of glitter. Like, you can go onto eBay and get some really affordable glitter. Then Makeup Forever are bringing out the Let's Gold eyeshadow palette. I don't like this simply because I feel like the color story isn't for me, okay? I know it's for somebody and everything is not going to be catered for my taste. But yeah, this color story is just not for me. And also, when I look at the palette, the little glitter dots around the pans makes it look like eyeshadow fallout, so it just looks dirty to me, even though it's clean and a new palette. It just looks dirty. Maybe it's different in real life, I don't know, but this just does not, it's just not the one. And Pat McGrath is bringing out the Fetish Eyes mascara. I like the little blue packet. When I'm looking at the lady, or the model, and her eyelashes, they are just like perfectly fanned out from end to end. I highly doubt that this mascara is going to do that. This model probably had some eyelash extensions in, like they do on the regular adverts and stuff. Like, the mascara is probably nice, it's probably lengthening, it's probably separating and stuff like that, but I highly doubt that your lashes are going to look like falsies the way that these do. Then Beauty Bakery are bringing out the Proof is in the Pudding palette. This is like such an everyday eyeshadow palette. It's just natural, like it's as natural as it comes. So I do like it, but I would easily just skip it because I feel like I've got so many palettes that could rival this. Love the packaging. Don't get me wrong, I think it's really, really nice. It's just not something that I feel like I would need, but I think it will be like one of those staple palettes for anyone who just likes natural eyeshadow or can only wear certain eyeshadow to work and stuff like that. And Too Faced are coming out with their Cocoa Contour palette. They had another Cocoa Contour palette before where it had like 4 shades and a brush. So is this in replacement of it, or is this in addition to it? Either way, this packaging is gorgeous. I think that this would be great for somebody who is a makeup artist because you've got like the light contour and highlight, you've got the medium contour and highlight, and you've got the deep contour and highlight. Like, no one person is going to get use out of all of these 6 shades like, while using them as highlight and contours, you know? But if you are a makeup artist, you'll probably get use out of all of these if you are working on multiple skin tones. But hey, I'm not here to tell anybody that they can't buy it. I mean, if you want this, go ahead and buy it. But just have a plan in your mind what you're going to use those additional shades for, like, just saying. MAC and Disney are collabing again. This time they're doing an Aladdin lipstick. I don't like that color. I don't feel like it's for me personally, but I do like the packaging. I don't know if this is going to be a whole collection. Like, I don't know if there's going to be like a highlight and an eyeshadow palette and lipstick and liquid lipstick and gloss, and I don't know. At the moment we only have this picture, but they could end up doing like a whole collection of lipsticks or something, who knows. But I highly doubt that they're just going to bring out one bullet lipstick. That would be kind of like a waste in my opinion. Zoeva are coming out with the Melody palette. This looks boring AF. Again, for somebody else this will be like amazing, but it's just not for me. And it looks like they're bringing out some glosses too. I must say I do like the packaging for the Melody palette. Like, I like the holographic thing throughout the artwork of the palette. I think that's a really nice touch, but it's just not for me. I do want to try Zoeva. I've been saying that before. I'll probably go down to Selfridges and get a palette, just not that one. Anastasia Beverly Hills have come out with the Dip Brow Gel. Apparently this is supposed to be like a full coverage, waterproof, smudge proof Dip Brow Gel. They had like Dip Brow pomade, like the little jar, and you put your little brush in it, and so this is like the gel version of it. I've kind of fallen out of love with eyebrow gels and stuff like that, so I don't feel like I need it. Then Mecca Maxima have come out with the Desert Queen Eye and Face palette. I'm not feeling this at all. I feel like the marble shades are just too busy. Like, it just looks like it's just too much going on. I must say that that purple shade, like just the shade of the purple, like forget the fact that it's marbled, but just the shade is gorgeous, and also the red as well. But aside from that, I could do without this. This just like gives me a headache to look at. The Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with some Latex Love liquid lipsticks. These do look cute. There's a few of them which are nudie kind of shades that I will gravitate toward. The rest of them, I don't feel like I need it. I just don't feel like I need it. OPV are coming out with a Spotlight palette. Again, this is the second or third palette which has just been very, very cool toned. I don't like the way that it's laid out in the palette. I do like the way that it's been laid out on the black, like the flat lay, the black flat lay. I like that. It just goes to show the way that palette is arranged can mean a world of difference. But yeah, I'm not feeling this. I feel like there's only a couple of warm tones. The rest of them are just really cool. It's just not for me. Givenchy Beauty have brought out a new foundation and concealer. Apparently this is not the full shade selection, and she had to write that in the caption that this is not the full shade range. So, but then here's what I don't understand. Why would they do a flat lay of so many light shades and then one deep shade? That to me doesn't make much sense. It's like, so is it just like there's more light shades to add to this? Like, if I was going to do a preview of some foundations and concealers or whatever, and I wasn't going to show the full range, I'd put like a couple, like 2 or 3 light, 2 or 3 medium, 2 or 3 deep, so that you can see that, you know, there is going to be a range of light, medium and deep. Because in this picture it just looks like a bunch of light and one deep. Like, what? Right, even so, I have to say, get it together on that. Like, you're not piquing the interest of people who are of a deeper complexion. Anyway, Benefit Cosmetics are coming out with the Dr. Feelgood Silky Mattifying Powder. I'm not really feeling Benefit that much recently, and this is 29 bucks just for a translucent powder. Beauty Blender are coming out with some primers. The Selfie Shield, Opal Essence, and 2 called the Leveler. So I think that, okay, so the Selfie Shield I think is for everybody, like no matter what your skin type and tone is. And then the other 3 I believe are for different shades, because they've got different shade primers. So yeah, so the Selfie Shield is for every skin tone and skin type, and then the other 3 are dependent on your skin tone. I don't want their primer, okay? Sorry, I just have to say it. Sigma are bringing out some new brow products, and it looks like they've got quite a few things here. So they've got some brow brushes, they've got some pomades, it looks like they've got some powders, they've got some brow pencils, like they're brow mascaras as well, or brow gels. Like, they're coming out with some stuff. So it doesn't matter how you apply your brows, you're going to have something which will probably work for you, because not everybody uses pomade, not everybody uses pencils, not everybody uses powders. So there's something for you depending on how you apply your brows. So they got you covered, girl. And then BH Cosmetics are coming out with the Zodiac Pisces mini palette. They've already come out with 2 before. Now there's this one, the Pisces. I actually really like this one in comparison to the other 2. I feel like this one has more of a range of colors, even though it's still like brown, blue, green. It is like one shimmery green. They've got like a gold highlight in the center. I feel like you can make a few more different types of looks as opposed to the other 2 that came before it. I feel like your look variation was going to be a little bit limited. But yeah, I like it better than the other 2, but I'm still not getting this. And lastly, Colourpop and Zoella are bringing out the Brunch Date collection. This has an eyeshadow palette, which I'm really not here for. Love the packaging and the artwork, don't get me wrong. It looks like there's a blush, some pencils, some liquid lipsticks. Looks like there's quite a few things here, and I like the theme, you know, like whatever that thing is that's there, it looks like it's a milk carton, and then the eyeshadow palette box looks like waffles with blueberries on top. Like, that's really cool. I like that. I really do like that. But I think it has to be a little bit more to it. Okay, there just kind of has to be a little bit more to it. And I'm just not feeling this color selection. I feel like the eyeshadow palette, when we look at it, it looks like a whole heap of natural colors with one bright blue. That what do they call that? The pop effect or something like that. I've already caught on to that, so I don't think so. So that was all of this week's new releases and sneak peeks. I am interested in nothing. Surprise, surprise. It's been like that for a few months now, so I'm not even surprised or shocked that I feel that way. Let me know if there's anything down below that you are interested in, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.